What's up? What's up, everybody? So this is unplanned, and I decided that I would go live because I felt like I was making something a little unexpected. This is day 6 of our fruit feast, and I had a smoothie earlier that I wasn't 100% crazy about. I put something in it that I shouldn't have. And then I had a big bowl of fruit salad, and then I just had a taste for something savory. We've discussed this, I've discussed this, with RBE several times, and just really having a desire for something different. And so that's happening today. I decided that I was driving home actually from getting my kids thinking, what can I eat when all I really want is a salad? But we talked about in our fruit feast session, we talked about how we always tend to want whatever it is that we said we weren't going to have, whatever that is. And so for me, it's like salad. I want a salad. I want some lettuce. I don't even want like pizza. I mean, of course, I always want pizza, but I was mainly thinking, man, if I could just have a salad with some creamy dressing, that'd be great. But that's not what we're doing this week, okay? So I'm just gonna show you guys what I decided to make was a wrap. I remembered that I have these coconut wraps, okay? My package is a little dirty because I store it in a big Ziploc bag with seaweed wraps too. But I have these coconut wraps. Coconut is a fruit. So I'm like, Cara, put some guacamole in there. So that's what I'm gonna do, you guys. I'm gonna make 2 of these, roll them up like a burrito with guacamole and vegetables in the inside, fruity vegetables. Could be more, but I'm big on doing what you have on hand. Now, these coconut wraps, y'all, you can find them online. Amazon sells them. I think Raw Food World sells them. Vitacost sells them as well. They may seem pricey. There's 7 in here, and they may cost you $10, like for this package. However, I want you to think about how much you spend at Chipotle on one wrap, okay? Eating out somewhere on one thing, and you have 7 wraps in here. So that's about $1 something for the wrap itself for each one. And then the fillings that you put in it most of the time are gonna be far less expensive. So it won't be too bad. So there's my wraps right there. First thing I'm going to do is make my guacamole. Oops, all right, got my wraps ready to go. I'm gonna make my guac, and then it's very simple, y'all, not a lot to it. These are olives, but I'm gonna eat these on the side because they're pitted. I might put them in, let me be honest, because I might choose to cut the pit out. But I'm just gonna make the guacamole really quickly. Everybody already, I think most people know how to do this, but if not, now you get to watch it, and maybe you'll make some of yourself. First of all, can we all celebrate that my avocado looks beautiful? I just feel like it's worth it every time, because you buy these and you just, to me, it's just like a shot in the dark. Is it gonna be good? I don't know. One way to tell though, in case you're not familiar with this method, I'm sorry, I'm taking out little brown pieces that I don't love. You can take, where is it? Look at this right here. How this looks. You can take sorry about that. Okay, you can take and pull this piece off of it, and if it looks white and fresh, then you know your avocado is going to be good. You can do that in the store. Honestly, people do it. And if it's brown, that means it's gone bad. Now, what was I going to say about this? Oh, also by touch. So when you touch it, if it's got a little bit of give, that means it's good. It's ready to eat. If it's rock hard, that means it needs to sit on the counter for a little while. Do not refrigerate your avocados when they are not ripe yet. They will be ruined. Okay? You really want it to be soft before you put it in the fridge. As soon as mine start to turn soft, I transfer them to the fridge so I can get more life out of them if I'm not ready. So what I did to eat them, what I did today was I bought 4 avocados, 3 I bought rock hard. This one I picked out a little bit softer so that I'd have one to eat immediately. because I knew I wanted one today. A lot of times in the stores you can't find them already ripe for the day. At least I can't very often. So you want to, when you do catch one and you know you want it that same day, go ahead and go for it. And those were just regular avocados from Aldi. I ended up going back there today because I forgot my avocados yesterday. So of course I ended up getting like 3 more things. Hey Judy, I see you there. I'm making wraps for dinner. Now with if this don't bother you though, Judy, because because you're on the fast, be mindful of that, okay? I don't want to be a stumbling block. Hold on. Need some paper towel. I'm trying to tell you guys I'm so particular. If I see even the slightest bit of brown, it's got to come out. Can't do that. Can't do it. So I might leave it a little on the chunky side. It's still pretty chunky. I'm going to mash it down a little bit more, but it can be nice to have that texture. So I don't mash mine all the way pureed. I just like to break it up just a little bit. Because also if it's in too big of chunks, then when I add some seasonings or whatever, I don't feel like it really gets in there. Okay, so then I'm going to take some and just mash it up against the side of the bowl. So, there you guys can see how that looks. A little bit more. And this is like could be really a 15-minute meal, but it's going to be 20 by the time you get all your ingredients out. Okay. There, that's good enough for me. All right. Next, I'm going to add some key lime, and I'm going to do 2 of these. Like I showed y'all in another video, you always want to mash your lime down. That helps the juice release. Now it's much softer because I took some time to mash it, and you can smell it. It'll release the flavor. Okay. And then I'm just going to pop these seeds out before I add it. I like a lot of lime, so that's why I'm adding 2 of these. And if I taste it and it still needs a bit, then I'm going to add even more. Okay. Yep, lots of seeds in this one. These are key limes. You can use regular limes if you can't find them. There's also an organic lime juice that's fresh pressed, not from concentrate, but you could choose to have that as well. Step back into the light. I'm looking into ordering some better lighting for videos and stuff, so that should be here soon. I promise you, I love summer, but one thing I don't like about it is mosquitoes, and I don't know what happened, but somewhere between my car and my house, I got bit like 3 times on the leg, on my legs. All right, so this looks like a lot of lime juice. I might taste it first before I add this final. Nope, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here. Okay, so there. And then I'm adding a little bit of onion, which I haven't been doing all week long, I promise you guys, because it's not a fruit. I'm just gonna add just enough, just a little bit in here to give my guac that flavor. Just a little bit. I never realized how much I eat onions until I went a week without them. It's crazy. All right. Pop this up and add it in. How's it going, Judy? Check in and tell me how your day's been going so far. Looks like it's just me and you live, so. Okay. It's always more, for whatever reason, whenever I chop these onions, it's always more than what I thought it was going to be. Okay. So I'm just going to use about that much, which is probably about a tablespoon. Okay. That's strong. Okay. Put that over there to the side. Mix this together. And this is really done, but I'm going to add a little tomato because I like tomato. And I'm going to add a pinch of salt. Now, if I start crying, it's not because I'm emotional. It is these onions. And I don't know if it's because we've been haven't been doing them, because they don't usually make my eyes water to this degree. I tell you one thing, there's a lot of stuff I think I could give up, but if you told me I could never have onions again, I would cry. And as a kid, I didn't really like them, but as an adult, I've learned how much flavor they add to things. So I'm tossing tomatoes in here. You could also just add them to the wrap and not put them in the guac. All right, so this is basically a guacamole wrap. Now I take the time sometimes to dice my stuff up really small because that's how I want to eat it. I'm always thinking about when I bite into something, what will it be like? So that's what we have right now. It's just a little bit of salt, a little bit of onion, and the tomatoes. Okay, so this is done. I'm just going to give it a quick taste. I can eat off the spoon because it's just me. Okay, a little bit more salt. And that'll be good to go. It already tastes delicious after eating so much sweet all week. Okay. Here we go. Now, if I wasn't doing the fruit feast and I was going all in, I might add some lettuce in here. I might do some sprouts. I would love some sprouts on there. But since I'm not, I'm just going to go with this. And let me tell you something. I'm going to eat both of these. For whatever reason, I feel like my appetite is returning today. Yesterday, I didn't have an appetite at all. My daughter's going to be upset. She's going to want some, but doesn't want to help cook, just wants to eat. I don't get it. All right, so there we go with that. And then this would be so much fancier, you guys, if I could add some lettuce or something. But I'm gonna try to make these cucumbers cute and go with that. Hey, Zay. Zay and Judy, tell me how you are doing. What's been going on with you today? If you, you should be able to click on the comment box, post a comment to let me know that you're watching and not just multitasking. Listen, so about cucumbers, when I do a cucumber, 9 times out of 10, I eat the whole thing. This is a tiny one, but I mean even the large ones, because they're so hydrating. They're so great for your skin. There's a reason why, you know, at spas, they will always give you cucumber water. Okay, so now that's done. Now I'm going to do my peppers. Adding peppers in, I don't always do that, but this is a fruit feast and these are an actual fruit. So I'm going to go in on these. What's going on, Zay? Catch me up. All right, so there's that. And then I'm going to turn them in to match the cucumbers. I'm going to dice them this way. Now listen, you guys. Make your food pretty. I know it seems silly to some people, but my mother always used to say when I was a kid that you eat with your eyes first. And what I find is that when my food looks good, I like it better. And you know, there's this fascination of people taking pictures of their plates everywhere they go and stuff, you know, and that started, I mean, it just exploded really, but it really does help with the visual. Even if I'm just doing a smoothie or juice, I'll put it in a really pretty glass and, you know, go for it and enjoy. I just enjoy it. It creates more of an experience for me. And if we're being honest, food is an experience for most of us. We grew up with it, having a certain association. We can still do that in a healthful way. And I feel like when the food is healthy, you got to try even harder to make it pretty. Okay, so this is done. So after this, y'all, my wraps are really done. Now, I am going to go ahead and add a few of these olives. Oops. You said you're tired, you just got home. How's baby girl doing? Some of these look suspect, so I'm moving those out. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm particular. I'm super particular. I'm making coconut wraps. These are coconut wraps, and coconut is it's a fruit. So when I realized that on my way home today, I was trying to figure out what to eat. I was like, oh snap, I can eat some coconut. So that's what I'm doing. Judy, my day's going pretty smooth. I was not able to download. My dog's having internet problems. No surprising that he's there with it. Okay, I'm gonna have to click on the see more to read all that. Well, he's an amazing son, so that's why. I need to get my little 6-year-old watching David's stuff so that he can grow up and do stuff for me. Okay, she's doing good. That's great. All right, yeah, see, some of these look strange. Olives don't really go with this to me, by the way. I'm being honest. However, you know, they're nice, they're salty. These particular olives, I don't have the bag. They're on Vitacost.com. They're pricey, but they have a real meaty-ish type texture, a lot more chew than olives you get in the regular store. It's like $16 for a bag, but I treat them like a delicacy. I have some and don't have any for a while, and I had an extra bag in the pantry and didn't even know it because I don't eat them frequently. I don't eat them, but when I do, I enjoy. So I'm just taking these pits out, you guys, and then I'm going to give this a really fast chop and put the wraps together. Okay, and again, I'm just adding these in for extra flavor. Building stuff like this, you guys, when you're making plant-based meals, it is all about the flavor. And you have to try harder because people think our food doesn't taste good. Like, there's still this notion that healthier food doesn't taste as good, even though it's absolutely not true. Didn't like the way that one looked either. Not that I think they've gone bad. I need to check the bag and see if I'm supposed to store them in the fridge because I'm not sure. Okay. All right. So if you're watching and you haven't checked in to say hi yet, please do so because it tells me only one person is on, but then I see Zay was commenting. So now I don't know how many people are watching. All right. Now, just going to give these a quick chop. Ooh, one that still has the pit in it. It's just a little bit of effort, y'all. When you're already not cooking, why not take a little bit of extra time? For me, I would rather do this and eat a meal that I know is satisfying to me than end up cheating. And even when you're tired, press through. Let's do a little something extra. After this, I still have to find something for my son to eat. But I'll make something very quick happen for him. He eats what I make whether he likes it or not, and I'm glad for that because I know a lot of picky kids out there, and I don't really, it's not something I understand very well because he lives here for free. So he eats what he's going to eat what I give him. All right, so I'm going to use my little spoon here, and I'm going to, how can I make this pretty, Cara? I'm going to put that on top. Put that on top of there. Put it all on. And then if I can't close it up properly, that's okay. Probably won't add all of it though, because I can just eat this on the side. Yeah, that might be a little too much over there. Okay. And I'm going to add a little bit of red bell pepper. Oops, one got away. With this, and then a little bit of yellow. Okay, a little bit of yellow right here. A little bit of yellow right there, and that is it. And my olives on top, y'all. I like that. I actually like the way this is looking. I'm excited again because I've been so bored with my food, and I wasn't going to do anything elaborate. But then I felt like trying this. So again, you could do any veggies that you have. Okay, it doesn't have to be exactly what you see me doing here. You can put anything in these things, and they're very good. The taste, the coconut flavor is there. I'm not going to lie to you, but it's very faint. All right, so that's it. I'm going to shut this video down so that I can, take a picture of this arrangement. And then I'm gonna chow down. So I'll show a finished picture across all my social media as soon as I put this whole situation together here, and you'll be able to check that out. But I'm basically gonna wrap it up however I can get it to close. And from there, I'm gonna go all in. All right, so y'all let me know what you're having for dinner. If you're eating dinner, let me know. If not, that's great too. And I will see you guys next time, okay? Bye. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I just realized you can't see these wraps, these finished wraps. Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna put this on the plate. I thought I had arranged the camera properly and had not. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay, this is my finished coconut wrap. I'm gonna scoop that back up here. And there, good. Now I moved it back so you should be able to see it. I wasn't even paying attention to that. So there we go. Completed guacamole, coconut wrap, chopped olives on top. This is 100% fruit, you guys, minus that tiny little bit of onion I put in there, and pinch of salt, all fruit, all right? So if you want to try it, go ahead and make it and let me know. I will post the finished product, the rolled up part, on all my social media tonight, okay? Have a wonderful night. Bye.